The former Bayern Munich and Tottenham legend Jurgen Klinsmann. Our senior reporter Tim Thornton caught up with Klinsmann to talk about Bayern Munich, Harry Kane and Thomas Tuchel getting the England job.
Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany, what have you made of the job that he's done so far?
Oh, I would say that everybody is very, very happy and delighted of his work so far at Bayern Munich. Obviously, it's a big task. It's a big club, like, you know, when you go to Man United, Liverpool, or Spurs, it's massive. It's massive, the undertaking for him, but so far he's done tremendously well. People like him a lot, what I hear from Munich, what I hear from people close to the club and in the club. So, I mean, I think, you know, he will be measured, especially on the Champions League at the end of the day. But so far, really, really fantastic job.
As you say, it is very much early days. But how do you see the title race shaping up?
It will be hopefully a thriller, another thriller in Germany. That's what we all wish, you know, from a neutral side, neutral perspective. Leverkusen will climb up. They will get there. I mean, it's great that Leipzig now joined the race, at least at this early stage of the season. But it's very entertaining. It's high intensity and a bit of tension there. And obviously, as you know, I mean, anything that happens then at Bayern Munich, whatever, if they change a board member or if something happens slightly to a player, it's always big news because it's such a massive club.
I'm intrigued to get your views on Harry Kane because he took some criticism earlier this season. Was that unfair?
Totally unfair, yeah. But criticism, you know, when you don't score as a striker for 2 games, you know, then you already start to be yourself, your own critical person, because you just live for goals. And that's what Harry is doing. His whole career is all about goals. And I have no doubt, I really have no doubt that this year is going to be his year with winning also a trophy with a team. Not only the endless trophies that he received on an individual level, he will get his first trophy with Bayern Munich if it's not the German Championship or if maybe the Champions League, which obviously that's the big goal for a club like Bayern Munich. But he's done so well. He's doing more than only his job. I mean, obviously people expect him to score coming to Munich and being a top goal scorer. He's done far more than that because he's charismatic. He won over the fans right away. He's a very simple person, good person, and the people feel that. The fans feel that he's one of them. That he's not arrogant or anything like that. You know, he came to Germany and he's done such a wonderful job as an ambassador too for I would say for the English people. And that's why also, you know, I think a lot of people would just wish him, you know, his first titles as a player with his team. But there's no doubt that he will score his goals throughout the season. But at the end of the day, Bayern Munich is always measured by silverware.
Thomas Tuchel getting the England job has been big news. What are your views on it?
I mean, it's big news because obviously becoming manager of the English side is something very, very special, something that doesn't happen every day. You know, obviously England made experiences with Fabio Capello, with Sven-Göran Eriksson. So we all wish Thomas, you know, all the very best for this huge undertaking. I've been a big fan of Gareth Southgate throughout the years. I felt for him not winning a trophy, you know, for England, for his country. I thought, you know, he's done a fantastic job throughout the years. He was always close, always close. He got closer and closer. You know, I was in Berlin at the final, you know, and with Spain. And when they equalized, you know, I thought, this is it now. This is it. You know, I was screaming in the stand for England to get this first title after the 66, obviously. And it was not meant to be for whatever reason. It was not meant to be. And but still, he walked out with his head high. You know, he's done a tremendous good job. He laid the foundation for many, many more years to come now. And England is always among the favorites, no matter if it's a World Cup or if it's a European Championship. And who knows, maybe Thomas can get the job done. Maybe he has, you know, the fortune then on his side. But it's also a very courageous move by the English FA to go with a foreign manager. There's no doubt about it. I know that a lot of English fans would rather see an English manager, which is understandable. Same thing, in Germany or in any other big nation, football nation. So we're all going to be very, very curious to see, how this will kind of unfold.
You've managed other nations, so would you have any advice for him?
No advice from my side. I don't give Thomas Tuchel any advice. Thomas is a fantastic manager, proven his point already in so many different episodes that he had. Coaching a national team is something a little bit different to a club, definitely, because you don't have the players as much as you have it in the club team. So there's far less time to develop things. But obviously, it's exciting to guide a team towards a World Cup or towards a European Championship, and then having that opportunity to do well in those competitions where the whole world is watching. So those are different experiences. You learn a lot. You learn a lot from those nations. You learn a lot from the people that you deal with, the new people. It's a different type of work with a federation than it is with your club people, I would call them, and therefore it's a fantastic experience. And he will take it all in. He will learn day by day, and hopefully things will go well.